Wage stagnation, it's the silent killer of the American dream. Prices climb, rent climbs, groceries climb, but your paycheck, flatlined, for decades. And here's the truth, this isn't an accident. It's the system doing exactly what it was designed to do, keep labor cheap and capital rich. So what's the fix? Spoiler alert, it's not another minimum wage hike. That's a band-aid on a bullet wound. The real solution is ownership-based pay, OBP. Wages stagnate because they're capped. Ownership compounds because it's uncapped. When you own, you're not stuck at $20 an hour forever. You're building equity. Equity that grows while you sleep. Equity that pays dividends even when you're off the clock. Think about this. If you worked for a company for 10 years under OBP, you wouldn't just have a paycheck history, you'd have an asset portfolio. That's the difference between surviving and thriving. That's the difference between wage slavery and financial freedom. Now let's talk numbers. From 1979 to today, worker productivity skyrocketed over 60%. Wages barely moved. Where did the money go? To shareholders, to owners, not to you. OBP says, flip the script. If you create the value, you share the value. Simple, fair, revolutionary. Imagine this. Every time your company grows, your net worth grows. Every time profits rise, your dividends rise. Suddenly, wage stagnation isn't your problem. It's history. And here's the kicker. Companies that share ownership outperform. Lower turnover, higher loyalty, bigger profits. This isn't charity, it's strategy. So why isn't OBP everywhere? Because the system we have was built for wages, not ownership. Changing that isn't about flipping a switch, it's about building something new. And the good news? We already have a blueprint, ESOPs. Employee stock ownership plans have been proving for decades that shared ownership works. Companies like WinCo and Publix didn't wait for permission, they built it, and now they're thriving. That's the path forward. We start with what works, scale it, and evolve it. OBP takes the ESOP model and pushes it further, making ownership a standard, not a perk. It's not about demanding overnight change. It's about working toward a system where every worker has a stake. A system that compounds wealth instead of capping wages. We don't need crumbs. We need a better table, and we build it together. Here's your move. Ask for ownership where you work. If they say no, ask why. If they still say no, find a company that says yes. And if you can't, start a brokerage account and self-fund your ownership. Because waiting for someone else to fix this is how we got stuck in wage stagnation for 40 years. OBP isn't a dream, it's a decision to stop playing a rigged game and start building a future that compounds. The question is, will you make that decision or will you keep cashing the same check while inflation eats it alive? Forge the future. OBP is the way. The Republic needs you.